Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be trying to play the new Miracle Druid deck. This deck, from what I heard, and from how this deck should work, your goal is to use Forbidden Fruit and abuse the new change they did to how mana works in the game, where before, cards like Floop's Glorious Gloop couldn't set you above 10 or 20 if you were a Guff, or 11 if you played that robot guy. Like, you were never able to go above the amount of mana you had. The thing is, now with the new changes, you can. So with that, if you go like double Floops into a Poison Seeds and you kill, say, 8 things total, like both on your side and your opponent's side, that's 16 mana. If you do it again, that's another 16 mana, because you summoned 8 tokens, right? Minus 4, so it's another 12 mana, that's 28. With a Pounce, that's 30. That's an OTK. So that's kind of how the deck is designed to work. You have plenty of ways to summon tokens, both for you and for your opponent. Things like double Living Roots, which summons 4 dudes, and double 4 Seedling, which summons 2 more dudes. That's 6, or only 1 Seedling. So that's 6, 7 with your Gadgetzan. So if your opponent has any minions, you can fairly easily do it. And heck, you could even go Solar Eclipse the Poison Seeds as well into another Poison Seeds, granting you way too much mana if that's the port you have. Anyways, with all that being said though, how about we queue up the first game and let's see if I am good enough at this deck to be able to pull this off. Right, guys? Yeah. That being said, I will see you guys all there. Alright. So it's a Gadgetzan in the open air with the Floops. I'm gonna hard mode like this. I'm gonna keep the Floops because he can't really interact with that in my hand. And it's like the main card to win the game. So I feel fine holding on to it. Also, I want to apologize for no stream today and for my overlay still not being fixed. I was unaware I was going to be busy today until yesterday. To which I was informed, oh yeah, people are coming over, so I didn't really have time in the day to do it. But I'm also sick at the moment. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I am definitely in the midst of dealing with a cold. I have a feeling I started, like, my nose has started to be clogged Thursday, or Saturday, sorry. No, it started Friday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, and it wasn't really bad until today. Today it's awful. My body can't choose if it wants to be cold or warm. And, it is what it is. This is probably not that worth it, but it draws me the other one right away. Lowers the cost of this. Now this is only 2 mana. So yeah, I just wanted to apologize for that because realistically I wanted to stream, but with how I'm feeling, I've been exhausted all day, even though I slept a fair amount, and I don't think, hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling better. I doubt it though. I'm really bad at giving my body time to rest, I'll be honest. This is really good. That's fairly good. One of the things I did notice is this deck has very little card draw except for Gadgetzan, but I guess Gadgetzan is a fair amount of card draw. Especially looking at this hand. I'm gonna try to go off this turn. I have a shitload of mana, and I can cycle through the majority of my deck, and I already have the Poison Seeds. So, yeah, let's start with this. I want to Solar Eclipse this. Let's guess I'll go with this. Sure, that's fine. Reduce the cost of spells in my hand by 1. Let's do that. Reduce the cost of spells in my hand by 1. Living Roots. I should have enough mana for this. That work? Should have. Wait, what? What happened to all my mana? How did I only gain 14 attack? After this, I had 60 mana. Did Lightning Bloom reset it? I'm sorry, what? Just refresh me. Can it overflow? Can the amount of mana overflow? If it can overflow, that would make sense. I killed 7, 8, 9, 10. I was at 49 or 59, and then I had 14. I don't know why that worked the way it did. No idea. But if it overflowed and I was at 49 mana, I'd have gained 10, 20. So 49 plus 20 is 69. If it overflows there and then somehow that reduced it more, guess that would work, but I mean, I guess that is a thing. Alright, let's try it again. I'm not exactly sure why I didn't win the game there at all. A little bit curious, actually, indeed. But yeah, let's just try it out. And also, I do realize now why you don't have card draw. Turns out you just draw through your whole deck anyways. But that was weird. Maybe you guys could explain it to me in the comments, because not sure why that was happening, why that happened, but hey. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. Well, this is probably as good of a hand as I could hope for, right? As long as I get one copy of a spell that reduces the cost of things, like one Lifebinder's Gift. I already have this. Don't really have to worry about anything. I need to gain a shitload of armor, though. Or I need to gain a shitload of attack. I don't even know if I can actually beat Warrior, I'll be honest. I need to blow my nose real quick. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, I just realized I did not mute my mic and I almost muted it now, so that would not have been ideal. Lifebinders. I'm gonna do this. It's fine. That is very fine. If he rats me, he rats me. I mean, what could I have done? If not, I just go for it, right? I have a fair amount of card draw. I have 3 mana leaving Barnes. Plus 3 draws. The average CMC in my deck is pretty darn low. He has 3 minions, so Funnel Cake is insane. This should work. Yeah, let's try not to overflow our mana this time. If I'm being honest, that's like kind of my big hope. Oh, I wasn't supposed to use that right away, huh? I guess I now have to double this. Let's take this. Let's reduce the cost. Reduce the cost. Summon 2 1/1s. So let's just get enough. 7, 14. Oh, I don't have the other card. Let's do this. Okay, so let's do this, and then this. 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 19. Fuck it, I think I need to do this, this. Did that not work again? Did I go overboard? Fuck. I mean... I was so worried about going overboard that I was 1 short and I had the Innervate here for that 1 damage. So unfortunate. So it was 6. Which was this for? 34? This was 6, 7, 8, 9. Doubled twice. That's 18. That's 36 mana, but it cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's really convenient for him. It's actually like perfect. No, he trades these guys in. None of these cards deal damage. Just 0 powers and it loses. Yeah, it's all good. That's... I don't... Alright. Well, learning experience. Ah, fuck, man. That's a little annoying. Oh well. Let's keep the next one and maybe not be off by 1 damage again. That'd be great. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue it up. Alright, so I think we're both playing the mirror match. In a matchup where we are both playing the mirror match, I need a hard dig for my combo and waste to start going off early. By combo, I mean Barnes. Oh, there's a Gadgetzan. 1, 2... I might even just play this next turn, depending on what I draw. If I could reset my whole mana, basically. This would put me up to 4, 5. Plus, if he has Barnes, he wins the game, right? Fuck it. If he has it, he has it. I just have so much mana in my hand that I think it's worth it to go for this. Alright. This match is pretty hard to actually go off in. Alright, well... sucks that he wasn't able to do that in the opposite order. I should have probably doubled that, huh? Okay, well, I guess that worked. I think I fucked up. I think I was supposed to go Solar Eclipse Floops. I think I had enough mana for that. If I didn't, that would have cost me the game technically, but pretty sure that was the best play I could do. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. All right. Another Druid. I rolled Zuin twice. Okay, well, having the Living Roots is actually not bad per se. Just because now if I do draw a funnel cake, it's pretty solid. Also, I don't think I've said it yet, but I hope everybody has a beverage. I'm currently having myself a nice cold beer. I know I probably shouldn't be having a beer while I'm sick, but I had a beer in my fridge and I wanted a beer. So I live by the rules of I want it, fuck it, I'm going to get it. I'm also out of Kleenex and it's really annoying because I feel my nose started to get clogged again. Which is not fun. Sorry if it sounds gross, I'll be honest. Alright. Well, I doubt it's the same matchup. I doubt it's the mirror match. Yeah. Because if it was, to be fair, if it was the mirror match, I mean, it'd be weird to be playing 40 cards, right? These are not bad though. I just need to find Barnes, really. I have ramp, some other things I could play. That's really good. I don't have to Solar Eclipse this now. I could also go with this and play it slower. I'll take this. I think it's by far the best play I have. Oh no, I have one Kleenex left in the box. Oh, there's one in the bottom of the box. I'm gonna mute my mic again real quick. Oh, thank God. Fuck, that feels so much better. Between these games, I'm gonna have to go get another Kleenex box because fuck. I've gone through 3 Kleenex boxes in the last 4 days. And 3 of them were today. No, 2 of them were today. I put it this way, I think I've removed all the skin on the side of my nose. It feels like I did remove the skin. In slightly happier news, I mean, first of all, fuck this guy. But in slightly happier news, I think I talked about this a long time ago, where when I was a kid, I used to play a game called MapleStory. I'm assuming everybody has heard of it. It's arguably one of the most popular games of our generation. Well, I shouldn't say arguably one of the most, but it is a very, very well-known online RPG. It's a game that I have very much sentimental attachment to. I've always enjoyed playing the game. Today, my brother was like, yo, do you want to just play, like, find an old school server and just play some old school? And I was like, you know what? Sounds fun. Let's try it out. So we found an old school server. I think it's called Maple Royal or something like that. And we just started playing, and honestly, it was a lot of fucking fun. I would highly, highly recommend it. Maybe I should have taken the other card, but I mean, at this point, I'm kind of drawing air, and it's not ideal. I mean, I have half the combo in hand. If he floods the board, I could realistically go for lethal. You draw another Poison Seeds and another Living Roots, most likely. But I just have him. That's a really good card to draw. I know it's Gadgetzan. I'm just gonna make it look like I missed. So this way, if he has a rat or a mutinous, he doesn't think of picking it. I don't think it was worth going for it now. I didn't have enough mana to go for everything. Next turn, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I did. I forgot that this was 2, not 1. In my head, I had 2 mana. And 2 mana is not that much with what I'm holding in hand. I want to make him feel like I missed. That's fine. I win the game. I should win the game, theoretically. Play 16 spells. As long as it doesn't burn the second Poison Seeds, I should be fine. That's fine. Again, no second Poison Seeds, I'm fine. I hope. This is like 20, right? So this is another 20. I'm slightly off, aren't I? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Decks like his are going to become the most popular decks of the format. If I would have played... No, Barnes was still... Barnes was only 4 damage. Or Barnes was actually -1 damage. But yeah, unfortunate. I mean, we hit a mill deck that sole goal is to gain infinite armor, and he gained enough armor to survive. It is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. Alright, hopefully I have a fast game here. Right? It's a priest. And if it's aggro priest, if I have a fast enough start, I should just win the game. I don't think this is going to be a fast enough start, but hey, I'll try my best. Honestly, from how people... When I talked about it yesterday, when I'm like, oh, I don't quite understand how this deck works, and they're pointing out, oh, well, it's the whole change to the main mechanic of mana. I was like, oh, okay. But people are making this deck sound really easy, like anybody could do it, no problem. But this deck is not that easy. This deck has a lot of nuance and a lot of like small interactions that if you're not too familiar with how a lot of the cards work, I mean, you'll have a hard time getting there. And honestly, I think for that reason, yes, this deck is going to get annoying when you queue into like 3 people in a row that know how to play it properly. But you know, the amount of games they probably put in to learn the deck properly is not just like 1 or 2. Like, as you saw, like, right, I've played 4 games now with it. I'm 1-3 because my opponent conceded, and I'm not even sure that other game I would have won. The one game I won if I was going to continue to go off. So, all things considered, these steal my floops. Yeah. Must be nice. Anyways, we're gonna queue up one more because that game was way too fast, and hey, that was... he RNG'd well. Alright guys, yeah, let's queue up the next one. Alright, well, that card's actually really good to keep. It lets you go off much faster. I forgot that that's how that card worked. Knowing my luck now, I'm going to draw the second copy of Barnes and then Gadgetzan by the time I can actually play Pendant. So, yeah, it's going to be fucking useless. But in the odds where I don't, it's pretty good. That's not bad. I mean, it's not bad because it's not Barnes or Gadgetzan, so... Ideally, I find the Innervates and the Lightning Blooms. Those are like the best 2 cards for me to see. Same thing off this. Lightning Bloom is beautiful. Yeah, this is a deck that floods the board, so the combo should actually work pretty darn well, all things considered. I need to remember... This is a note to myself. Remember to go back through, I believe it was game 1 and 4 to mute the sneezing, or not the sneezing, but the blowing of my nose. Yes, remember to do that. Very important. Should have played this first. I should have definitely played that first, but this allows me to go off next turn. Alright. Time to try and go off this turn, as long as I'm not dead. That's fine. 8, 16, 18, 21. Start with this. Reduce the cost of spells in my hand. This is pretty good. Some more dudes. How much does that put me to? 12, 22. Gain that much attack. We finally did it! Oh, we finally did it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad we got one. I'm glad we got one. One real win. Again, I don't count the one where my opponent conceded halfway through my combo turn as a real win. And also, we completed a whole bunch of quests, which is also pretty dope. Sure, let's reroll those. That's fine. Here, play 25 spells that blossom from Seedlings. That's pretty good. Gain 70 attack with Forbidden Fruit. Gain 140 attack with Forbidden Fruit. That's pretty good. Refresh 10 mana with Funnel Cakes, or 100 mana with Funnel Cakes. Deal 200 damage with Aftershock. Should have rerolled this quest first, and I would have completed it. Yep. Would have gotten that, and I could have opened a pack, but oh well. Unfortunate. I'm just glad I got one win. I just straight up glad I got one win. And honestly, the deck was really fun. I'm not the best at this deck. I won't lie. I would probably say I'm below average with it. I'm not too sure, again, how I lost that first one. Straight up, not sure how I did. But I did, somehow. But no, overall, I think the deck was just a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it for all those who have not tried it yet. The deck is not that expensive, with Floops being like a legendary, but it's played in like every Druid deck kind of at the moment. Bards is not, but I can see Bards. If this deck, again, this deck is going to most likely get nerfed because every single time there's a cool combo deck that is fairly difficult, it ends up getting nerfed. Because shitters that are bad at it complain about how broken it is, and they're not good enough to play it. So, yeah. I feel a little disrespectful saying that, but yes, this deck is gonna feel toxic. But again, for every one time you're gonna lose to it, you're gonna beat it 3 times as you don't, like, they didn't draw Barnes, they didn't draw Moonlit, they didn't draw, I mean, those are kind of like the only cards, right? They just basically didn't get Barnes or Gadgetzan, and then they never was able to win. I understand that there's kind of like 7 cards you can draw, which is pretty high odds. But also, again, I almost died on turn 4, and if I was dead on turn 4, if he had 3 or 4 more damage, I didn't win. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't have much else to say. Besides being sick sucks. And I think this deck is actually a lot of fun. I'd definitely recommend trying it for all those who have not. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace.